Hare Krishna. Welcome to the special class on Krishna's qualities. We are discussing 146 qualities or attributes of Krishna as given in the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Today is Saturday, 13th of February 2016. Let's start with our prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupak Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patita Nama Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Jaya Pataka Swaminiti Namine Nama Acharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradayine Gaura Katha Dhamadaya Nalgara Grama Tarine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. As I said, there are devotees have found something like 146 qualities of Krishna in Srimad Bhagavatam. In just one canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, canto 10th, which is also available in a book form. So in that, these 146 qualities have been found from different verses, from different shlokas. So far we have completed something like 27 of them. So today we'll take 4 or 5 of them. Somehow they're all coming in one, they're just found in one shloka. Yeah, so there are 5 of them. In the shloka 10th canto, 63 chapter, 44, shloka number 44. 10.63.44. That's where we have taken this from. So 28 is Krishna is the creator, destroyer, and preserver. Then he is equipoised. Then 30 is he is perfectly at peace. 31, he is our best well-wisher. And 32, he is shelter of all souls and the world. World meaning of the entire universe, universes, all the worlds. So he is creator, destroyer, preserver, equipoised, perfectly at peace, best well-wisher, shelter of all souls and the world. And there are a few others which have been already covered, so I have not taken them here. Like he is second to none. And then he is the one who can motivate us to get away from this material world. So these are the qualities. And so we will see the verse, the shlok, and then we'll discuss. So we'll chant this. Please repeat after me. Tam tva jagata sthiti udayanta hetum.
Tavam tava jagata sthiti udyanta hetum.
It's not tam, it's tam actually. Correction here. Tam tva jagata sthiti udayanta hetum.
Tam tava jagata sthiti udyanta hetum.
Samam prashantam suhrad atmadevam.
Samam prashanta sarhat atmadevam.
Ananyam ekam jagad atmaketam.
Anyanyam ekam jagad atmaketam.
Bhavapavargaya bhajam devam.
Bhavapavargaya bhajam devam.
Another correction here. Bhavapavargaya. Tam tva jagata sthiti udayanta hetum.
Tavam tava jagata sthiti udyanta hetum.
Samam prashantam suhrada atmadevam.
Samam prashanta sarhad atmadevam.
Ananyam ekam jagad atmaketam.
Ananyam ekam jagat atmaketam.
Bhavapavargaya bhajam devam.
Bhavapavargaya bhajam devam.
Radhika Raman Prabhu.
Tatatva jagata sthiti udyanta hetum.
Tam tva jagata sthiti udayanta hetum.
Samam prashanta sarhad atmadevam.
Samam prashantam suhrada atmadevam.
Ananyam ekam jagat atmaketam.
Ananyam ekam jagad atmaketam.
Bhavapavargaya bhajama devam.
Bhavapavargaya bhajama devam. Kostu Prabhu, welcome back. Please.
Thank you. Good to be back. Tam tva jaga sthiti udayanta hetam.
Tam tva jagata sthiti udayanta hetum.
Tamam prasantam surad atmadevam.
Samam prasantam suhrad atmadevam.
Ananyam akam jagad atmaketam.
Ananyam ekam jagad atmaketam.
Bhava parva gaya bhajam devam.
Bhavapavargaya bhajama devam. Anybody else is there?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah, please. Go ahead.
Tam tva jagatstiti udayanta hetum.
Tam tva jagata sthiti udayanta hetum.
Tamam prashantam suhrud atmadevam.
Samam prashantam suhrad atmadevam.
Ananyam ekam jagad atmaketam.
Ananyam ekam jagad atmaketam.
Bhavapavargaya bhajama devam.
Bhavapavargaya bhajama devam. Premavardhini Mataji. हाँ जी. Tam tva jagat sthiti udayanta hetum.
Samam Prashantam Suhridatmadevam.
Samam Prashantam Suhrid Atmadevam.
Ananyamekam Jagadatmaketam.
Ananyam
Ekam Jagadatmaketam.
Bhavapuvargaya Pajamadevam.
Bhavapavargaya Bhajamadevam. Anybody else in there? So in this, we will focus on only the words that we are looking for as the qualities of Krishna, the attributes. So there is a word here, Sthiti Udaya Anta. You know, we saw Jagata Sthiti Udaya Udayanta. So Sthiti Udaya Anta. Sthiti means to maintain, to whatever situation is now. He's a maintainer. Of course, his expansion, Lord Vishnu, also acts as that, but the principal maintainer is Krishna. Udaya, Udaya means to rise. Rise means to create. So this whole world created by him, maintained by him, and Anta means to finish, destroy, annihilate. So he is the one who is doing all the three. I mean, all the three activities are working under his direction. That is important. You know, he may not be personally engaged in doing this, but through his agencies, under his direction, under his control, everything is happening. And then Samam. Samam means equal. Samam means equipoised. He is equipoised because he is Prashantam. You know, Prashantam means perfectly at peace. You know, when somebody has to be equipoised, then he has to be perfectly at peace, completely at peace. Otherwise, how can you be? If you get disturbed by something happening in your life, then you can't be equipoised. You know, then you become subjective. So here, when we say these two things, what we mean is he is always objective. Always objective. And then one thing which attracts us to Krishna is his quality of Suhrit. Hrit is like heart, you know, and then Su means good. So he's good at heart. Meaning what? Every soul is his friend. His real well-wisher, the true well-wisher, the only well-wisher. You can keep on adding objectives. And then he Jagat Atma Ketam. Jagat means also universe. Atma Ketam. Ketam means shelter. Meaning he will never ever let you down when you take his shelter. You know, he's not that, you know, okay, I will not give you my shelter, or I have no space. Like, you know, we say in our material world, when there is a shelter, we talk of space also, right? Oh, there is no space. I want to have you, but there is no space. But in Krishna's case, it's not so. He is the owner of everything. So all the space is also owned by him, and he has space for everybody. After all, what is our size? You know, Atma, when we say, what is our size? 1/10,000th part of the tip of a hair. So you can imagine, you know, we ourselves can carry so many souls in our pocket. So let's see the translation. Of course, here this is a prayer. And in the prayer, these all qualities have been mentioned. Let us worship you, the Supreme Lord, to be freed from material life. So there's a clue again. If you want to be freed from the material life, then you worship the Supreme Lord. You are the maintainer of the universe and the cause of its creation and demise. Equipoised and perfectly at peace, you are the true friend, self and worshipable Lord. There is a thing came Devam. You are one without a second, the shelter of all the worlds and all souls. So let's discuss this a little. So the best place to know Krishna is to read these prayers, wonderful, wonderful prayers, composed by great personalities, acharyas, different devatas, demigods, including Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma. They all heap the praise on Krishna. So that's where we get, because when we pray, we become very insignificant. We even don't know how to pray. Sometimes the words don't come out. Even when we are, for example, if you have to praise our own spiritual master, and you have to say something, we are at loss. Now, every year we have this disappearance day of all the great personalities. Is Tirobhav. We call it disappearance because the great personalities are not born or died. They appear and disappear. So on that day we have this homages paid. And one senior disciple, Srila Prabhupada, he was telling one time that, it is the duty of every disciple to glorify his spiritual master, especially on his Vyasa Puja. We call it as Vyasa Puja. So then some people are very shy, So he asks, okay, you talk. And that, Prabhu, I don't have anything to say, then you become very insignificant and so on and so forth. And of course, you have a stage fright and you have so many other issues. So he said, no, I don't agree. Really, Prabhu, you are in presence of so many senior Vaishnavas, how can I speak? So he says, but you are supposed to speak because this is your one chance of directly speaking to your spiritual master and opening up your heart. So still that devotee was going on, very, very shy. So he says, okay, at least can you say, Jai Srila Prabhupada, this was, I think, Prabhupada's Vyasa Puja. Or your Guru Maharaj, Jai Guru Maharaj. Can you say at least this much? But you have to say. So that's what I'm saying is, then we are short at words, we don't know what to do. And that is why the best way is to compile all these prayers, the qualities described there. And when we need it, we can use them, because it's not different. Are you going to say something like in here it says, Samam Suhrat or Samam Prashantam? So will we say, no, he's not Samam, he's not Prashantam, he kills demons and that's a different quality. It's not only one quality of Krishna or something. We saw 64 in Nectar of Devotion, we covered 64 qualities. And now we are doing another 146. So we got such a nice collection. One time in Prabhupada's Vyasa Puja, Bhakti Vikas Maharaj, His Holiness Bhakti Vikas Maharaj, one of the wonderful sannyasis, he has written a book on glorification of Prabhupada. And in that one chapter, he compares Prabhupada with so many great devatas and all, by not just because he is his guru, he just qualifies those statements by giving some examples, how this is so. And he compares, he says, Krishna, when he was, I'm just giving an example, few examples, so we understand what I'm saying. He said, Krishna lifted Govardhan hill when he was 7-year-old. And you, Srila Prabhupada, lifted this whole ISKCON movement when you were 70-year-old, like that. That's how he compared qualities. He's not comparing Krishna with the Prabhupada. He's not saying you can also lift. No. But sometimes you have to be innovative in your presentation. If we are not, we can learn from others. Because if you say the same thing somewhere, nobody is going to have a copyright issue and they will say, oh, no, you stolen my words or something. So same way here, when we are reading these wonderful qualities, we should try to absorb them and try to understand them. And how, for example, let's take them one by one again. Krishna is the creator, maintainer, and destroyer. In Bhagavatam, we are just now going through the secondary creation by Brahma. Brahmaji is creating. He's supposed to be the creator, but actually he's acknowledging that I'm nobody, and I am doing this on the order of and the guidance of Krishna. And he's actually praying to Krishna that please see that I do not become arrogant. I do not start thinking that I am the creator. So please keep me under control. So like that, we have to learn. And then, of course, maintainer, everybody knows. He says he maintains even the smallest of the small elements in the creation. I hope you remember the story of Rukmini, when she complained that why you are late, and Krishna says I have to take care of everything. Although Lord Vishnu, his expansion is doing it, Purusha Avatara, but Krishna still is, he wants to get involved personally also. So Rukmini says, you mean to say you take care of everything? He says, of course, I have to provide them. Otherwise, what is maintenance? So then Rukmini wants to play a trick on Krishna. She catches hold of one small ant and puts her in a matchbox. And then, she waits for Krishna. Let's see whether he feeds this ant which is in the matchbox. And Krishna comes a little late that evening. And so she again complained, what is this? You come late and today you are even more late. He says, yeah, some stupid person has put an ant in a matchbox, so I have to go into the matchbox to provide food. He doesn't tell her that you are the one. So Rukmini rushes to the kitchen where she has kept that, and she sees that there is a small little piece of grain there, next to the ant, and ant is eating that nicely. So he's everything. He comes as death. For people who don't believe in him, he comes as death. And he is the annihilator through Lord Shiva. And we see that he is prashantam, completely at peace. Even the war was going on, which is a very, tense situation. What's going to happen next? But if you see, Krishna is always smiling. Even when Arjuna is disturbed, so many things, even during Bhagavad Gita discourse, Arjuna is so disturbed, body shivering, skin burning, and Krishna is simply smiling. Prashantam. Shantam is at an ordinary level. Prashantam is very deep. And he is equipoised. He just calmly tells all his instructions. He doesn't say, oh, now Arjuna, run after him, he's coming and he's going to hit. No, he's just simply taking all the blows also. So much so that when the war is over and Arjuna asks Krishna to get down, and Krishna says, no, you first get down. So Arjuna says, because by the time Arjuna knows that he is the Supreme Lord, he's seen the Virata Swarupa, everything. But Krishna says, no, you get down first. Because you are the master, I am the driver. The driver cannot get down first. But the reason was that, when Arjuna got down and then Krishna gets down. The moment Krishna gets down, the chariot collapses and burns to ashes because it had taken so many blows. But because Krishna was sitting in, all the blows were inherent there but not appeared, not yet manifested. So Krishna is like that. There, of course, we are not talking of all the qualities here. We are just focusing on these 4 or 5. And it's the shelter. I said, each shelter, there's no shortage of space. There's no shortage of goodness. There's no shortage of anything. Everything is complete with Krishna. And Bhagavad Gita confirmed this. Other scriptures confirm this. Except for the envious, everybody accepts also. We cannot do anything about the envious. Whatever you do, like Shishupal, all the good qualities of Krishna, Shishupal converted into bad qualities and tried to present. But ultimately, we know his fate. And then he puts us in the material world because of our own desire. And he's telling us, he's showing all these leelas and so on, and sending Guru, and because he wants us back. And he can take us back just like that, but he wants to make it sure that we are there forever. And so he is preparing us through all this turmoil, and then he's the Suhrit. Suhrit. Even when he punishes us, it is because he loves us, like a mother punishing a child, father chastising a child. But in today's world, even these two loves, fatherly love and motherly love, they are no more pure. They are not at the highest level. The percentage of selfishness in that, the self-motive, is increasing slowly, isn't it? If the father doesn't take care of the son, father may be in trouble, and the son somebody else may offer something better. Materially, the son can just leave the father, and vice versa. Father takes care, and the son finds the father as a burden. So all these material words are, material loves, become perverted sooner or later. Sometimes it is a little longer lasting, but ultimately that's what it is. But Krishna's being a Suhrit, so your well-wisher. And we must have a firm faith in that Krishna will never harm you. With that faith, we can just do wonders in our own life, Because in our life, ups and downs will be there. We have to undergo so many things sometimes. So there is no point blaming Krishna for everything, because he has not done it. He doesn't want to see us suffering. So he is sending all the solutions also. It's for us to take it up. So I hope you are enjoying these wonderful qualities of Krishna as much as I am enjoying sharing with you. Thank you very much. I'd like to stop here. If you have any questions, comments, something you want to share, please go ahead. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Speak up, please. I think everybody is waiting for the other person. I like Kamalini Mataji. Whenever she is there, she initiates so that others also then join. Today she is not attending because her husband is undergoing some surgery. So we should all pray for his protection.
Hare Krishna, Bhaiya. Thanks for the wonderful qualities, bringing it up to us.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank
Hare
you so
Krishna,
much.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Prabhuji.
Hey, Omani, come here.
Hare Bol, Kaustubh Prabhu.
Come here, son. Come here. Let's go. Come here, Baba. Come here, son. Go see Titi.
Hare Krishna, everybody.